You want to buy Bitcoin. I want to buy Bitcoin. Let's talk Bitcoin and Ethereum. Today, guys, we're going to be talking about Bitcoin and Ethereum because it looks like the prices are crashed. And like I say on this channel, let's go buy the dips. But before we buy any stock, guys, it always makes sense to go and dig in a little deeper. Just because you see a video like this or you see somebody post on Instagram doesn't mean you should go in and invest your hard-earned money. But when you dig a little deeper, you find different reasons that kind of support your idea on when to buy or when to sell. However, guys, I want to remind you before we even go into the details, before we go too deep into the video, no matter how much research you do, no matter who you watch, no matter what you read, nothing is certain. Unfortunately, it can look like Bitcoin's gonna have an amazing run, and for some reason it crashes and you lose potentially a lot. I wouldn't say all, but potentially a lot of your money, right? More than half, 60-70%. It's possible. So understand that, right? We see people on Instagram flexing, saying I bought Bitcoin at this price and I could buy a Lambo in cash now. That's all cool. You know, when it works out in your favor, it's awesome. But when it doesn't, we want to understand that, and we want to only invest some money we're willing to lose. We can't invest some money that we need to pay our rent with, and without going on a tangent on whether you should invest or not, because that's not why you came to this video. You came to this video wondering if right now is a good time to buy Bitcoin. And yeah, let's go in. I'm gonna turn my screen recorder on. First, we look at Bitcoin's price in the past month. We did see it have a really nice ride. I always do that. Okay, so it looks like it's up 50% on the month, which is not bad. It did peak at about $72,000, and this is in Canadian dollars. I know most of you guys are in the US, so let's switch to the US numbers. But for my Canadian brothers watching this, come on, guys, let's just go by US dollars, okay? All right, so we see it peaked at about $57,000, and now it's sitting at $46,000, so it's down about $10,000. But you guys, by default, we would assume that if it had a peak already, this is just 2021, right? And we're looking at a grand scheme. It doesn't look like Bitcoin's going away. We potentially are seeing that to peak back up to 57 and above, right? Experts are predicting that by the end of the year, Bitcoin will hit $100,000 per coin, which, you know, it's not too far-fetched, especially after seeing what will Bitcoin be worth in 2030. Statement is from bitcoinprice.com. With Business Insiders in May 2017, Lou said that Bitcoin price can realistically reach $500,000 by 2030. And this statement was made back in May of 2017, which is important because, guys, in May of 2017, Elon did invest $1.5 billion. Other major companies did not invest large amounts of money into Bitcoin. So for him to predict that it will realistically be worth $500,000, that's something to go off of. However, is this the only reason why I'm buying Bitcoin? Definitely not. We got a little bit more to go into. When we look at Bitcoin, there's lots of breaking news, guys. If you just go on Google or wherever you read your information from, you search Bitcoin news, there's tons of articles, right? And on this Yahoo Finance article, world's first Bitcoin ETF source passed $500 million in asset management. If you want to read the article, just go on Yahoo Finance and find it. But just to show you that, like, Bitcoin is becoming a relative movement in the marketplace, right? And then we look over here, 9 public companies with big Bitcoin portfolios, right? We see companies like MicroStrategy, which is currently holding 71,000 Bitcoins, right? Which is insane, right? And it shows, I guess, right here at what price points are buying in. And then other big companies like Tesla, obviously very notable, with that $1.5 billion investment, right? And then that's not a Galaxy Digital Holdings, another 16,000 coins of another 16,000 Bitcoin they're holding. There's funds holding it. Grayscale Bitcoin Trust is also holding large amounts of Bitcoin, with over $30 billion in Bitcoin currency, which is, guys, like the figures are insane. And here's the thing: if you guys don't understand what's going on, the more people buy in, it rallies the price up, right? It makes the company worth more. So we see CoinSquare also holding a big position, and these are all notable notable names. You could go on Google and search each company individually to kind of understand what's going on. But we see there's a couple of big players in the game. Tesla probably being the most notable because, again, Elon is such a public figure. We've seen the run he had with Dogecoin, and now him buying Bitcoin directly, boosting the price up, is going to be pretty insane. And when we go back to the charts here, guys, we have to understand the whole market right now is down. If you open up any stock, like all the tech stocks are down right now. Speculators are saying that it's due to a correction. Some people are saying it's due to earnings. Whatever that may be, the entire market is down. So we know that if Bitcoin is going to react similarly to the marketplace, this is just going to be temporarily shift for it to go in the downwards trend, which is fine. We always, we buy at the dips. Now, when we look at Ethereum, it's also interesting because the same thing happened, guys. Ethereum peaks. Let's go back to US dollars here. Ethereum peaked at about what, 19,000, just under $2,000 per coin, and now it's trading at 14, we can round up to $1,500. That's another potentially $500 per coin in holding. This is another great opportunity to buy the dips because Ethereum is probably the second most popular cryptos, right? And when we see, again, what will Ethereum be worth by 2030? By 2030, it will surpass levels of $100,000. Again, guys, this, like, we can't just go off one person what they're saying, but we take all these things to account before we actually go and spend our money, right? Is Ethereum gonna hit 100,000 in the next 9 years? We don't know for sure, but whoever's saying this, I mean, if you want to dig deeper, you go into the article and read and dig deeper, find out exactly why this person is predicting that amount. And that's the awesome thing about the internet, folks, is we're living in a different day and age. You know, our parents, if your parents invest in the marketplace, they didn't have the resources that we have now. So when we do our research, we see that, okay, Ethereum, by like a bare basic standpoint, we have predictions that it'll be up $100,000. It's only at $2,000 a coin. Realistically speaking, anybody could just go out and buy one piece of Ethereum. With Bitcoin, it's probably harder. I don't know if you guys have $60,000 sitting around in your bank. I know right now I don't. So, but Ethereum is a play that, you know, a lot of us get into. If you don't own any Bitcoin or Ethereum, you guys gotta, and if you didn't know, you don't have to buy the full Bitcoin. You don't have to buy the full Ethereum. You could buy pieces of it. You could literally buy as small as a amount of like $10 to $100. I wouldn't recommend buying anything less than $100 because I know you pay fees, but the fees might be a proportion to the amount. The smallest pieces I buy, and this is about $100, but depending on your brokerage, you're gonna have to look in. If you're looking to buy Bitcoin here in Canada, we can use Shakespeare and Wealthsimple. I have 2 links down there below. And for my friends in the States that are watching this, thank you to all my brothers in the States. I'm coming once this COVID's over. You guys should use the Coinbase. I also have a Coinbase referral code down there, or any brokerage you may use. I've been recently messing around with crypto.com, and it's amazing. They don't have a referral code, but the platform is amazing. I love the design, so take a look at that one too. Now, that being said, guys, I know this wasn't a crazy deep down analyzation of Bitcoin and Ethereum, but it's more so to go over this fact of buying the dips. Another very safe way for you to buy cryptocurrencies, and you want to buy at the best price, is just having regular deposits. And most cryptocurrency apps do this automatically, where you set up an automatic $100 deposit a month, $100 a week, whatever your budget may be. That way you're always buying at relative price versus just buying all in now. That's another great way. For me personally, crypto is not a large asset column that I hold in. I have probably less than 1% of my I have less than 1% of my portfolio put into crypto. However, it's still there, and it's actually growing now, especially after I seen Elon investing that $1 billion in Bitcoin. It opened my eyes up too. So that being said, guys, only invest the money you're willing to lose. And if you enjoy content like this, do make sure you subscribe to the channel. The goal was to get this channel to 1,000 subscribers by the end of February. We're pretty close. We're at 740 subscribers right before filming this video. So if you guys can help a brother out, share this video to somebody who's going to want to know about Bitcoin, someone who's on the edge, or someone who wants to know about crypto in general. Share this video to them. That'd do me a favor. Maybe they'll subscribe and help me reach my goal. I also have a Discord community you can join down below. We're currently doing a giveaway for a sweater, for a chance to win one of my sweaters with the URKN design, the same logo you saw at the beginning. So if you want a chance to win that, also go join the Discord community and drop a size and color inside of the giveaway tab. That being said, guys, only invest money you're willing to lose. It's your boy Umar. Peace.